Hi, this is Mike at Design Point Solutions, and we're a value-added reseller for Solidworks, and so I see a lot of technical issues with Solidworks relating to graphics problems. So I want to look at how we can diagnose and potentially fix graphics problems here in Solidworks. So on my screen here I've got a part. I'm not actually having any graphics issues with this particular part, but it might be things like you're working and you're zooming in and out and it's not zooming smoothly, or when you're panning or rotating, or you might see extra lines, or you might not see certain lines. It might be things like you have trouble selecting a certain feature or part, or it could even be things like with your command manager or your menus not showing up properly. So those would all be examples of what we call graphics problems. The first thing to look at when you have graphics issues is whether you're using the appropriate graphics card driver. Solidworks gives us a good tool for checking the status of our graphics card and graphics card driver, and that tool is called the RX tool. So let's go down here to our Start menu, into Programs, choose Solidworks, and it's under Solidworks Tools here. And we're going to open up this Solidworks RX tool. So when we open that up, we can go up here to the Diagnostics tab or click right here on Diagnostics. They'll both take us to the same place. And this information all up in this top block here is all about our graphics card and graphics card driver. So we can see I'm using an NVIDIA Quadro 2000D card, and here's the version of the driver that I'm using. Now the main thing we're looking for here is we want to see if our graphics card is supported and our driver is up to date. And you can see here next to my diagnostics results that in my case my graphics card is supported and my driver is up to date. Now you may get a different message next to diagnostic results telling you that your card is supported but that your driver is out of date. And the graphics card driver being out of date is probably the largest cause of graphics issues. And so if you're seeing a message that your graphics card driver is out of date, it'll give you a link, and you can go ahead and click on that link to download and install the appropriate graphics card driver. Now it's a good idea before clicking that link and installing the correct driver to go into your control panel and uninstall your existing graphics card driver. So you're going to go into Programs and Features, and because I know I'm using an NVIDIA card, I'm going to come down here and look for my NVIDIA options, and I can see right here is my NVIDIA graphics driver. So yours may be called something different, but you'll know the card manufacturer based on what it says over here. And so you want to go in and find that graphics driver and uninstall that, and then come back out and click that link to update your graphics card driver. Another possibility is that you'll see a message next to diagnostics results telling you that SolidWorks RX wasn't able to find the information it needs regarding your graphics card and graphics card driver. If that's the case, there's a good chance that you're not using a certified graphics card, but what we can do is come down here to this link, and this is going to take us out to a SolidWorks website that's going to allow us to put some information in to help us find the appropriate graphics card driver, and in the process we'll determine whether we're using a certified graphics card. So I like to just keep this window open and also keep the SolidWorks RX tool open at the same time, because this way we can see the information here on our RX that we might need to fill in some of these drop downs. So we need to choose our computer vendor, so what is the brand of our computer, and if it's not on this list you can choose any system vendor. If you choose one of the actual system vendors, you'll also want to put in the computer model here, but because I chose that, that's going to be grayed out for me. And now I know my graphics card vendor is going to be NVIDIA. So we'll choose that off the list. And my model is the Quadro 2000D. So we'll choose that. Now here at this point, if you find that your graphics card model isn't on this list, that indicates that you're not using a certified graphics card. Next, the SolidWorks version. So these graphics card drivers are version specific, and the operating system. So as we choose these options, it's going to narrow our results down, and you might end up with just one result here, or you might end up with more than one. But you're going to go ahead and choose Show Results. And here are the two graphics card drivers that are certified for the configuration of hardware that I have on my computer in combination with the SolidWorks version. So we'll go ahead and just choose either one of these, and when you click them, it'll give you the option to go ahead and download and run that installation. So again, before you do that, it's a good idea to go into your control panel and uninstall the graphics card driver that you're already using. But at this point, you can go ahead and install the new one, and that should take care of the graphics problems that you're having. When you upgrade the graphics card driver, most likely you'll have to restart your computer. And once that happens, you can come back into SolidWorks, open up a part or a file that was giving you the graphics problems, and hopefully that will have taken care of the problem. This is something that you'll want to do anytime you see anything that might be a graphics related problem, but you also want to update your graphics card driver anytime that you upgrade your major version of SolidWorks, for example from SolidWorks 2010 to 2011 or 2011 to 2012 and so forth. So hopefully you found this to be useful information. Thanks very much.